RUNAWAYS, and I'm the director, Raquel Osborne. My cast is Deroy Argane, Sonia Ballard, Shereen Kagan, Lauren Carswell, Wendy Cook, Paul Donahue, Anthony Mayo, Lindsay Perez, Julie Rodriguez, Lara Steinig, and Mike Pearson.
Down the hall. And every night before I go to sleep, I check inside my closet. There are people hiding in my pants and shoes and in my slippers and in my nightgown. I would turn on the hall light and watch the cars rushing by the curb. My house is on a curb. And my father's car have a low-sounding motor. And when they slam the door, we go 1, 2. My father slams, my mother's. And the key would click. The door, and then the footsteps, blessed footsteps coming toward my room, waiting for the footsteps coming toward my room. Just checking and making sure the baby is sound asleep. And then screaming, yelling, fighting outside my door. Oh my God, I thought, do they know I'm wide awake, and is that why they're doing this? Is that why they're fighting? My mother's voice is very low and provocative. Don't wake the kid up. And my father yelling in hysterics, I'm not waking the kid up. And then the footsteps, the sacred, blessed footsteps coming toward my room. Making sure I didn't hear anything. Oh God, no, I didn't hear anything. I just wanted to hear a story or have a stomachache, or did you bring me any presents? And then good night. And prayers, and endless prayers, and I'll bless anyone just so that I don't have to go to sleep. Good night. You must check the closet. You can never tell who's hiding in my closet. You can never tell who's hiding weapons in my loafers, poison in my Levi's, or monsters in the bureau drawers. And nightmares. All night long I'm hearing nightmares. Who's coming down the hall to eat me? All night long I'm hearing footsteps. Gritting my teeth and making outrageous promises to God that I'll do anything in his favor, just so long as he doesn't make me go to sleep, just as long as he keeps me awake until the morning. God, footsteps! Footsteps, leave me alone! But you know, when you're out on the street, you're alone. You're all alone. People don't see you, but you do see the people. When people do see you, it's because they want you. They don't care who you are. It's you, your body that they want. When they're finished using it, they throw it away, just like trash.
Out there, you've got to walk. You've got to walk. You know, everything's looking down. The people, the cars, the streets, and the building, and the sky. You become oppressed and overwhelmed. You become scared. Scared of yourself.
Nobody treats me like Rico did. Riding me hot tops, corkies. You got me a waterbed up on our flat on Avenue C between 5th and 6th. Bill Brady. He's got a shepherd named Duke. All Nico says is that we live in a free generation, and that the men and the women work together in a mutual enterprise. Sex is business, just like kitchenware, lucrative, prosperous, and even humanitarian. Some dude's freaking out because he can't get along with his family. I can make him feel like that. I can make him feel like a daddy. Nico says the latest game. When I was a kid, my parents used to check up on me before they'd shoot up, and I pretended to be asleep. Nico says it's the same. Just pretend you feel good. Just pretend you feel good. Mostly it looks like clockwork. And I'll be Nico's number one call forever. Or at least until I'm 16 and get my learner's permit. Drive to Montana and be a rancher. But for now, it's not all that bad in a 7-minute stretch. To be someone's darling, to be someone's daughter, to be someone's sister. To pretend to be glad. To pretend to be glad. And if that digital stopwatch that Nico bought keeps working, I'll stay at the phone. I open at 1, close at 7. And I'm safe, because Nico steals neat pills from a medical warehouse. I open at 1 minute, close at 7. If I ever go overtime, I can tell. Once, I met a sailor. He was 18. He had acne. He didn't do anything. He was really nice. He asked me to move to Ohio and live with his mother. When I asked Nico about it, he said there'd be no more grass, no more pills and pretty bright colors. He said I'd never be his number one girl again. I mean, how could I if I hurt him so bad? You know, he needed me. He needed me. And he made a deal with me to raise my percentage. And he let it be good. And I'll be in the movies. And I'm only 13. So I'm still young enough to go naked. And the guys who touch me will be college-type actors. And I'll pretend to be a movie star, and I'll pretend to be an actress, and I'll pretend to be a college ball queen. Watching out of the and just pretended that I wasn't there. So I had to let you know. You know.
Enough of this stuff. Let's take a picture.
Oh, yeah!
Congratulations, so we can be millionaires!
Entrepreneurs, models, take a picture. Does anybody know how to work this thing? In all those days, I'd sit in my room and dream of revenge. Do you know how many times I've killed off my mother and father in car accidents, tragic plane crashes, and strange diseases?
Oh, no, Jimmy. One time, I had my teacher roasted on a spit in North Alaska, and I chewed hard on the nose.
And all that revenge, you know, I find myself thinking I was breezing along on a motorcycle.
In an old black leather jacket on a Midwestern highway?
Yeah, and I'd end up in L.A. with a gang of far-off friends, or smashed into a billboard in Arizona Hospital, my mom and dad would say.
Okay, now let's smile. Wait. You sit down a little bit. Right. Let me be young before I get old. Just let me be a kid.